All right, everyone. Welcome to another daily charting session. Maraming nangyayari sa merkado na medyo exciting lately, no? So, titignan natin yung a portion of what's been going on. Sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam kung ano nangyayari dito sa mga daily charting sessions natin, what we do is we take a look at either yung mga trending stocks. So, yung mga trending stocks ay select that based from yung listahan ng Instagram sa nasa right-hand side, makikita nyo. Diba? Yung may mga 10 or 12 names yata yun na nakalagay trending, no? Or mga chart requests. Usually, medyo hinahalo ko, no? Para napagbibigyan ko naman lahat. Okay? So, paungunahan ko lang, if meron kayong chart request for future videos, please feel free to comment below para alam ko ano yung mga gusto nyo makita, or kung meron kayong mga suggestions, concerns, violent reactions, please feel free once again to comment below. I promise I do respond to all, if not, I respond to all of the comments, no? Alright, so let's start. Today, we'll start with Annie. Annie is a requested chart. Alright, so ano nga ba nangyayari sa Annie? So far, Annie has been stair-stepping down. So if you look at it, parang konso, break, konso, break, konso, break. So until something changes, we really can't expect anything else other than konso, then we don't know. Okay, pwedeng konso break ulit. Diba? Pwedeng konso break. Pwedeng konso tapos break up naman. Okay, hindi natin alam. Pero ito ang mga current support levels ng Annie, no? So let me just scrunch the chart a bit. All right. So if 5.12 breaks, we're looking for a possible retest na of 4.8. Okay? So mahirap yung mga ganito kasi parang sumasalo ka ng falling knife, no? Kaya obviously yun nga yung tawag sa kanya. Falling knife, ano ba yan? All right. So sumasalo ka ng falling knife, medyo tagilid, medyo mahirap, no? So you need to be careful. You need to be very strict with your stop loss parameters if you're trading something like this. Ngayon, kung kunwari, very bullish ka sa Ani for one reason or another, baka may nababasa kang mga balita that gets you excited, meron kang alam na fundamental news that get you excited, then, of course, feel free kung gusto nyo mag-ipon, pera nyo naman yon. Alright? Just do it slowly, dahil kapag ganito yung itsura ng chart, kumbaga mahirap yung laban pataas eh. Ang dami niya kailangan basagin before we really break free. So yun lang naman. Okay? So if you're bullish, Ani, what you want to see is for, instead na bumaba na naman, consolidate tayo dito, you want it to break above and start consolidating dito sa higher range. Dito sa 5.6 to maybe 5.8 na area. Then see what it does from there. Kasi pwede rin tumaas siya, kung bumaba ulit, diba? So papangit ulit. So we just want to see what's doing now. Right now, it's in the middle of chop. So personally, para sa akin, mahirap tansyahin kung ano ba talaga dapat ang gawin. Okay? But as I always say in these videos, none of what I say can be construed or should be construed as financial or investment advice. They're all purely for educational purposes only. So if you want to invest, make sure you know the risks and that you're doing it on your own free will, kumbaga. Okay? Next, let's take a look at Glow, no? So Glow broke out yesterday. It broke out of yung 2994 area. Then today, it tried to push higher. It reached 3280 ng highs. Finally closing at 3170. Okay? Yes, medyo mahaba-haba yung wick nitong candle na to. But overall, I mean, it's not exactly bearish, you know? It's not the best, but it's not bearish yet. If you want to get into Glow again, maybe look for possible pullbacks, parang yung nangyari dito, no? So something like that. See if something similar forms, then use that as a possible platform to form your trade idea around, to be able to position yourselves or maybe add to your trades. Okay? How deep the pullback is, wala pa makakapagsabi. Sundan nyo na lang po kung anumang sistema ang ginagamit nyo. Pero for me, I want to see it pull back to at least ito, yung 3,000 na area. Okay, for me to even consider na, okay, sige, baka may legs pa, baka magko-consolidate then move higher. Kasi yung mga ganitong moves always get me worried eh. But that's just me, okay? That's just me personally. I don't like it yung mga ganito kabibilis kasi may tendency talaga yung mga ganitong type of moves eventually maakain at maakain eh. And I don't want to get in at the point na may chance na makain siya bigla. Okay? So, if you're bullish Glow, what you want to see is this scenario. Either tumuloy lang, okay, which is good for you kung may hawak kayo, congratulations. or mag-pull back ng konti, strengthen itself, build the foundation to push itself higher. Yun yung mga gusto nyo makita. What you don't want to see is for it to break below itong 2.6 na area, like so. Try to retest it underneath, then we push lower kung hindi kinaya. Pag ganon, baka mangyari nga yung sinasabi ko na ma-undo itong move up na to. Wag naman sana, but it's best to be prepared for all scenarios, no? Whether it's realistic or unrealistic, it's our job as traders to make sure that we are prepared for any eventuality para di tayo mag-freeze pagdating ng panahon. Okay? Next, let's look at Converge. Okay, so Converge, ganon din. Nag-consolidate tayo sa area na to. So we were just discussing this last week, no? Sabi ko, if we break out, baka tumuloy. And we did. We broke out from this range. And then tumuloy na tayo. We're now at 34.5. Okay? And it's looking to push higher. So once again, if you're looking to chase, wala ka pa kayong hawak na position, then wait for either a pullback or for it to consolidate. Mag-form muna ng base para lang mas malinaw yung risk parameters nyo. Kasi ngayon, let's say na gusto nyong humabol, then you'll be buying, sabihin natin, 34.50. Saan kayo mag-i-stop? Will you be stopping out here below 31? Will you be stopping out here below this white zone? Diba? Medyo ambiguous eh. So since hindi siya very clear, for me, mas mahirap yung mga ganitong trades. I would rather take yung mga low-hanging fruits, yung mga easy, no-brainer na type of trades. Yung huwag na natin pahirapan na sarili natin. Yes, this is an uptrend. And if, yun nga, may consolidation like we discussed the other day, so if you got in, then congratulations. Or mag-pullback siya na maayos, then that might be an opportunity for you to think about entering or adding to your position. If you're bullish ng Converge, then that's what you want to see, either consolidation or pullback, then bullish structure, then continue. If what you don't want to see is for us to break below itong red zone na to, kasi I think if we break below nitong red zone, then what might happen is baka mag-consolidate muna tayo dito between 30 to 31.3 na area, just to see kung what price does next. Kung talagang ayaw niyang mabasag to, tas feeling ko hindi mag-hold tong white eh. Feeling ko diretso yan baba dito, then maybe we retest this area from underneath, like so, tapos ganito. So wag naman sana. Okay, ang ganda ng angat niya eh. So, tinan niyo yung paano kaya ang ganda ng angat nito. Kasi ang ganda ng pag-build niya ng base eh. May base tayo dito, move up, base tayo dito, move up, base tayo dito, move up, base ulit. Move up, base ulit, then move up, maayos, diba? Yung sa glow, mas hindi ganito yung itsura. That's all I mean. Okay? I'm not saying that glow is overextended. I'm not saying it's bearish or anything. I'm just saying na mas maganda yung ganito kasi mas may foundation kumbaga yung building. Okay? So guys, now that we're halfway through, remind ko lang na if you find this video helpful or natututo kayo or natutuwa kayo or I don't know, baka naaliw lang kayo sa boses ko na medyo nakakainis. Please do hit the like button. It would be really appreciated kasi it's one of the few ways for me to know na talagang natutulungan kayo ng mga videos na ginagawa kong ganito, and it helps get the algorithm out then for me sa YouTube, okay? So, malaking tulong siya. Kahit na 1-2 likes, tulong pa rin yan. So, salamat in advance. Moving on, let's look at MM. So MM din, tinitingnan natin last week, and I was saying nga na nag-breakout tayo from the cup and handle pattern, and then the next resistance level was here at 4.23, and lo and behold, nandyan nga tayo ngayon. Nauuntog tayo dito sa 4.23 na area, and price is having a hard time for now breaking above it. If we can break above 4.23, then I think yung next possible target is the unfilled gap here. Okay? But it's also possible na mag-pullback tayo, so mag-consume muna siya sandali. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung mangyayari. However, if we break below itong point na to, itong 3.50 something na area, then for me, medyo tagilid na talaga. A slight dip below nitong 3.84, baka pwede pa eh. Parang hindi pa siya super pangit tignan. Okay? Pero if we break below here, mas alanganin na. From there, we might just revisit tong 3 pesos. So, konting alalay lang if you're trading MM. If you're looking to enter or add to your position, then wait to see what it does first. If it consolidates here, then gusto nyo mag-add, feeling nyo okay naman yung risk para sa inyo, then by all means, diba? Again, hindi po yung investment or financial advice. Educational purposes only, ha? Okay? Or wait for it to break out, pull back here, then enter from there to look for a possible na gap fill dito sa 4.6 na area. Okay? So that's MM, no? Um, Etong MM, lagi ko to sinasabi, but kapag nagbabasa kayo ng analysis, mga ganun yung natatanggap nyo from mga brokers, whether it's Abacus or from First Metro or whatever, a lot of these fundamental analysts believe that MM was overpriced from the get-go, even at 1 peso, di ba? So, ngayon na nandito, I sincerely doubt na biglang nagbago yung isip nila na fairly priced na. So, I just want to make sure lang na konting alalay. Okay? Konting paalala lang yung guys, ha? Pinapaalalahanan ko lang kayo based sa mga nababasa ko. I'm not saying that I believe it. I'm not saying that the chart supports it. Kinakwento ko lang po. Okay? Then finally, let's take a look at Del Monte. So, Del Monte has been chugging on upwards, no? We filled this gap. We filled this gap. So, now we're looking to possibly fill this next gap here. Okay? Similarly, ito, nag-breakout to from an inverted head and shoulders pattern like we discussed the other day. So, if magkaroon tayo ng pullback and this area holds, then kung feeling nyo maayos yung risk reward, that might be a potential area you could look to possibly enter in or add to your position kung meron na kayo. But again, be sure to manage your risk, trail your stops accordingly. Ha? If let's say na nag-pullback to, then we break below tong 13 na area, then I think medyo dehado na to, and what could happen is we will end up revisiting tong white zone dito sa baba. Okay? Whether it's dito lang sa top end of the white zone or maybe even lower dito sa mas mababa akong drenowing, no? No one knows. But I feel na if mabasag natin yun, I think we go back around here, around 11, dito sa lower area, then price will decide from there what it wants to do. But you still have to remember that essentially, okay, even though we did have that inverted head and shoulders pattern, in the larger scheme of things, diba? Ito yung high, 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 low. Technically, lower high pa rin yan eh. Again, in the big picture. I know in this channel, we often discuss the short term, okay, when we do charting sessions, and we often discuss yung mga mas mabilisan. Diba? Kasi nga, we do it daily naman eh. So, we can update ourselves, we can update each other on a day-to-day basis. But eto, on a bigger picture, paalala lang kasi we might not be always able to discuss yung DELM. Okay? So, that's it for our charting session for today. Sana nagustuhan nyo. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. Good luck and happy trading!